Hello everyone! Now that February is over and the 200 subscriber reading has been released, I thought it was a good time to do another short update and really just get a chance to interact a bit more directly. First off, I can't express how excited I am to have reached and kept the interest of more than 200 listeners. It means so much to me to know that so many of you enjoy the readings that I do enough to want to come back for more. And I could not be happier to have you all here and to share some of these stories with you. Seriously, welcome, and thank you all so much. The release of a collaboration project is a huge milestone for me, and her scarf Fluttered is probably going to remain one of my favorite readings for a long time. It was so much fun to work on. I mean, how could it not be? I got to voice a dragon. But it let me work through a lot of challenges and led to a lot of new experiences, and I cannot thank Scribbler enough for her help in bringing that story to life. While on the topic of specials, I have a question for you all regarding the next special. I want to hear from you what kind of special you would like to see for the next milestone. Either 300 or 400, depending on how timing and life on the outside works out. I know it's a bit of an informal tradition to do a Q&A at 300, but I don't know. Are any of you interested in something like that? Should I just stay behind the mic and tell the darn stories? Or something else entirely? I want to hear from you if there's anything in particular you'd like to see, so let me know in the comments below. Within reason, I can't do animation or anything like that as much as I wish I had that kind of talent. So in other channel-related news, I actually have a bit of artwork to feature. You may have noticed that both my profile picture and the channel banner over on the homepage have a much more sophisticated look to them, and that is courtesy of Amiki, who did this fantastic channel art for me. So, shameless plug, she's just started a new art Tumblr, and you should go check it out through the link here or in the description. We might also have been engaged for the past year and a half, but I'm sure that doesn't bias my opinions at all. And speaking of shameless plugs, I do have a YouTube channel I wanted to spotlight. I've been listening to some fanfic readings by a reader called Narrator Pony, which is a friggin' awesome name, by the way, and he is well worth checking out if you're in need of more pony stories, and really, there are never enough good pony stories. His reading of A Story of Solstice in particular is just beautiful. His production quality is superb, and he has one of the best narrating voices I've heard out there. So go check him out. Now, looking ahead for the channel, the biggest news item I have is that I have chosen the next long story reading that I'll be working on. Bringing more readings of longer multi-chapter stories to the fandom was the main purpose I had when I started this channel, and now that I've had a bit of a break from Lost and Found, I'm really eager to start working on a new one. Bit of a tangent, I still can't quite believe Lost and Found is actually complete. I never really got a chance to talk about it, but seeing an 18-hour long reading completed and live is just wow. It has to be a shadow of what a writer like Cloudy Skies feels when finishing the original stories, but still, wow. So, for the future, you can look forward to chapters of the next Longfic to start appearing hopefully in the next few weeks as I build a bit of a safety buffer of uploads, with one-shots appearing irregularly, but as often as possible for anyone who doesn't care for longer stories. I'm not going to announce what the story I'll be reading is just yet, but I will say I have not been so excited to share a story as I am for this one since I started the channel. It is a changeling story, and it's a very unique take on the changelings that I actually found whilst hunting for a story to contribute to the month of Lerv. Really, this fic impressed me, and I am very hopeful that you all will enjoy it as much as I did. And I'll also be very carefully looking at doing some more collaboration projects. I say carefully because I really don't want to commit to too many things and get myself overwhelmed. But I definitely want to bring you more of those kinds of productions, like Her Scarf Fluttered as well. And they may even start to replace the solo one-shot readings in time. I think that is everything I wanted to say this time around. Thank you all once again for helping the channel grow as you have. I'm sorry if I sound like a broken record, but seeing the support for the readings has been what has driven me to keep pushing the boundaries of what I can do in terms of creating this content. So now I'll stop blithering and get to work on said content. So, take care, and I'll see you next time.